Hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you haven't been here before. It is Tracey from nohagelefblank.wordpress.com and it is time for another Funko haul. If you guys follow my channel, you know that I recently subscribed to Pop in a Box, and the intention is that Pop in a Box will basically be my avenue for pops, and that I will purchase fewer of them in store and online, and therefore these hauls should be smaller and or less often. But I do have a fairly sizable one today because we had a few things that came in shipments in and around Christmas that I had just set aside, and we also were out shopping the other day and found a bunch of random stuff that was on sale and a couple of EB Games exclusives that I wanted to pick up while I was there. So I have a little bit of a haul for you today. I have 23 boxes. One of those boxes has 3 pops in it, so it's a pretty sizable haul. I'm completely sick and I have nowhere to put these. But let's just get right into it, okay? The first ones that I will get out of the way are the rest of the My Little Pony ones. If you guys watched my video prior to this one where I was comparing the US and UK Pop-in-a-Boxes, you know that I did get Spitfire in one of those boxes. Unfortunately, my husband had put her into an order on, I believe it was Big Bag Toy Store, and not put her off on the Pop-in-a-Box website quick enough, so they still had her as something that I didn't have available, and of course I ended up getting it. It's the same silly story as me accidentally thumbsing up the vaulted Jawa, and then I ended up getting it, the unvaulted version, obviously. So I won't open her up right now because you guys saw her in the last video if you watched that, so I'm just going to set her aside. But I do have 2 other ponies, Twilight and Tracey, and aside from the metallic versions, this brings my pony line to a close. These are the 2 that I was missing. So there is Twilight, the unicorn, prior to her becoming a princess with wings. Shut up, I know how ridiculous I sound. And she's got kind of a star cutie mark. And Tracey is another unicorn who just is obsessed with magic and thinks she's the greatest thing in the world. I know way too much about the show. I know how lame I sound, but I can't stop talking. So there they are, super cute. That ends my pony line. While I was at EB Games, I decided to pick up Ron and Hermione from Harry Potter because they were the only 2 that I didn't have from the basic line. I have marked them off on my Pop-in-a-Box, but the box for January was being packed and possibly was already shipped by the time I bought these, so I really hope they aren't in that box. That would suck. So there they are, each holding a wand, wearing their Gryffindor outfits. Hermione in her little skirt and everything. They're both wearing robes. Pretty cute. So they finish off my basic Harry Potter line. These guys I actually had no intention of collecting, but my husband got me one that was a Comic-Con exclusive, and then we saw them. They were all on sale when we went out shopping the other day. So I ended up picking up 6 of them. They are a whole bunch of Minions. Some of them from the actual Minions movie, some of them from Despicable Me 2, but just all Minions. And they were on a really, really good sale, so I was like, screw it, I'll just get them. My daughter loves Minions, and I'm a Funko just addict, so there you go. So let's open these up really quickly. So I'm not going to go into a great amount of detail with the Minions, but from Despicable Me 2, this is Dave and Carl. There you go. And the other 4 are from the Minions movie. We have Crow Minion, so it looks like a little caveman kind of dude. We have Au Naturel, who is just wearing the little leaf loincloth. We have Bored Kevin, with a bit of a parka kind of an outfit on and holding a fish. And we have King Bob, who is my favorite because he's got the crown and everything. I think that's really cute. And he also happens to be my daughter's favorite. She loves Bob. So that's pretty sweet. The only thing about him is that he's got a white paint mark on his eye there, and that drives me nuts. But he was the only one at the store, so this is the one I got, and I might try to touch that up, or I'm going to try to do something with that because it's going to drive me just foolish. I got 2 Star Trek ones that are really hard to find. My husband found them for me, so pretty happy with that. We have the Orion Slave Girl and Scotty, which is awesome. So from the original Star Trek line, I am only missing now the Andorian, right there. So there is the Slave Girl, all in green, and her dress, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it is super sparkly. It is actually pretty cute. I like it a lot, and it's got like the kind of scaly design down the side of it. I like it. And of course, we have Scotty, which is too awesome. I have Kirk and Spock downstairs, and I really wanted to add Scotty to them. Pretty awesome. He's got a little bit of a paint scuff on his shirt there, but I can live with it because I really wanted Scotty. I have 2 Fallout Pops because I am working on finishing that line. The only ones I'm missing now are the 2 Wanderers, which is just ridiculous. But I have today a Feral Ghoul and a Super Mutant, and they're pretty cool. I like the Super Mutant a lot, but the Ghoul is cool as well. I have a glowing one downstairs, but this is the basic one. I should reiterate, the glowing one is a completely different, like it's actually called the glowing one in the game if you don't play the game. It's not a glowing Feral Ghoul, it is the glowing one. So there's the Feral Ghoul, all red and disgusting, and his head kind of caved in, and ribs, and just gross. And there's the Super Mutant with his big ass hammer kind of thing, and good detail on the outfit and everything. I like it a lot. I have not actually been playing Fallout, but my husband has, and I have all of those 50s songs just jammed into my head. I haven't gotten any Game of Thrones pops in a really long time. I don't really actively go collecting them, but there were a few characters that I wanted and gotten. Then I saw these guys and I really wanted to get them. They are the 3 dragons, metallic versions from EB Games. Super cool. I didn't have any of the dragons, other than I have a Daenerys who is holding the little baby dragon, but I didn't have any of the actual dragon pops, so I got them all at once in this manner. So there is Rhaegal, all shiny and green and yellow. Viserion, kind of a metallic-y gold kind of a color. And Drogon in black and red. He's the coolest. So there you go. 3 metallic dragons all at once. Pretty sweet. I love them. I have a couple of Star Wars ones because I totally don't have enough Star Wars pops. I decided to pick up the Episode 7 C-3PO. So hopefully he doesn't come in my pop in a box as well. I'm really taking risks this month. So there, he is basic C-3PO mold with the red arm. There you go. So bubbly. Not a whole lot to say about him, but I wanted to pick him up because, hey, Episode 7. An EB Games exclusive Figrin Dan. My best bet. I got Nalan Cheel in my pop in a box, my first pop in a box. So I figured, hey, may as well have 2 musicians on the shelf. So with his crazy weird whatever the hell that instrument is supposed to be. There's a gooey, like a paint glue kind of a thing on his back. That's kind of annoying. But you're not going to see it once he's on the shelf, so. There you go. And I also got an EB exclusive. I'm not even going to try to say his name. You guys can go ahead. I know what it's supposed to sound like, but like my mouth won't make that sound. So I'm not even going to try. He's one of the pilots. The exclusivity of him is that he's wearing the helmet. The regular one, he's not wearing a helmet. So there he is there. It's pretty cool. I like the design of the helmet with the visor, and it's got all the writing and everything on it. I just like that a lot. Pretty cool. And I just thought this worth mentioning. This fell out of that box. It's a little ad for Smuggler's Bounty. And the last Star Wars one is one that I should have had ages ago, but I didn't, and I happened to come across him the other day. Boba Fett. Totally have to have Boba Fett. Why did I not already have Boba Fett? I actually have a Wacky Wobbler Boba Fett downstairs, but not an actual Funko Pop, so there he is. He is awesome. He's got that silly little antenna thing. He's got his jetpack. Awesome paint job. I like him a lot. I love Boba Fett. I have two Marvel Pops. One is a regular pop and one is a ride. The first one is an EB Games exclusive Black Widow holding Captain America's shield. I thought that was a cute idea for a pop because, you know, she saves the day by grabbing Cap's shield. So that's pretty cool. It's basically the Age of Ultron Black Widow pop with the shield attached. So, but pretty sweet. I like it a lot. A lot of the times I think these exclusives are a little bit unnecessary, you know, when they end up with 8,000 of the same character, but this is one that I really appreciate. I like that a lot. And the ride is one that I think is possibly the coolest ride that they've made so far because it's not actually a vehicle. It is Anthony from Ant-Man with the little Ant-Man on there. And you probably can't really see in the box, so let's just get him out and look at him. So there is Anthony. If you guys haven't seen the movie, he is the flying ant that Ant-Man rides. So he's got like a little seat and handles there. And he comes with the little Ant-Man who can kind of stand there and hold the handles. I really didn't need another Ant-Man. I have so many Ant-Man versions, but Anthony is awesome. That was a really cool idea for a ride, especially since all the other ones are basically cars, you know, different kinds of cars, but this is a giant ant. That's awesome. And I saved this one for last because several people have already asked me if I had it yet, and I was excited to get it. I wish I could get the super cool exclusive versions as well, but I am perfectly happy with this one. It is Godzilla. It's 6-inch pop Godzilla. And there he is. He's awesome. He's got a few paint scuffs and stuff. A lot of the silver on his scales is like bleeding into his skin, so that's really annoying, but not too bad. I can deal with it because he's awesome. I like him a lot. Like the tail wrapping around, and my husband said he looked like he was wearing lipstick, but he's pretty sweet and he's super angry. I really, really, really want the burning one, but that's just never gonna happen, so I'll be happy with this one. Awesome. I love him a lot. Definitely a character that needed a pop. A quick add-on, I just wanted to add this pop that just came in the mail today. It came as the result of a trade that I did with a Miss Caitlin Fancy, and it is the Blue Meth Heisenberg, the Comic-Con, or sorry, the Summer Convention exclusive. I tried to get this on Hot Topic, but it was all sold out because everybody wanted it, so here it is. and he's pretty cool. He's all super sparkly clear blue with the black hat and glasses. This is the only Breaking Bad pop I have. I don't really have any intention of collecting them, but this one in particular I thought was pretty cool, and Miss Caitlin was willing to trade it, so pretty sweet. Just thought I'd add that in. Thanks, Caitlin. So there you go. Yet another Funko haul. I hesitate to say these kinds of things because I always end up putting my foot in my mouth, but this should be the last Funko haul for a little while. If not, you know, the next one will probably be a lot smaller because I am going to put most of my Funko Pop stock into the Pop-in-a-Box and try to avoid purchasing so many loose ones because I am getting 12 a month in that box, so that should surely slake my thirst for Funko Pops. But with that said, I did want to put a little bit of a proposition towards you guys. Obviously, you know, I'm obsessed with Funko Pops. There are some pops, some exclusive pops that I cannot get because they are Walgreens exclusives. And Walgreens, you guys know, is in the States. These pops apparently are not rare. They're exclusive in the same vein as, you know, EV Games exclusives or Hot Topics exclusives. Everybody has them. They're all over the place. They're not that hard to get. But I can't get them because I'm in Canada and Walgreens does not ship to Canada. So I can't even order them online if I wanted to. So I'm just putting the proposition to you guys, if you would be willing to pick up Walgreens exclusives for me. Obviously ask first if it's one that I want. Specifically, I am really looking for Venom. I really want Venom, and apparently he's super available in Walgreens, so I would really like that one. There's some other ones I would like as well. So if you guys are willing to pick those up for me, I have no intention of, you know, paying flipper prices or anything like that. But if you guys are willing, I am perfectly happy to PayPal you the cost of the pop and the cost of the shipping. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you guys would be willing to do that at some point, give me a ring, you know, leave me a message, send me a personal message or email or what have you. All my information is in the description box below. So I just want to throw that out there because Walgreens exclusives are something that I just can't get. I have no access to them. So if you guys would be willing to possibly help me out with that, that would be awesome. If not, thanks anyway. So that was the Funko haul for today, and if you guys have enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching, and come back for, you know, the subscription boxes and stuff when they finally show up. Thanks. Bye.